am Fletcher Brown with another artist video blog here at KIX96country.com. Our guest today, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, by way of Texas. Please welcome Abi Ann to the couch at KIX96 Country. How are you, Abi?
I'm so good. Well, thank you for having me.
All right, so I've learned so much about you in preparing for this interview. You have fairly interesting, and you're only 17.
Yes, I am.
You know, and you've done quite a bit in 17. You've been to over 40 countries. You've got, at least, I think I counted, 6 maybe awards? Like the Independent Music Channel.
Yeah, they're great.
They just love you. They're just like, here, have all of our awards. She gets all the awards, right? And only at the tender young age of 17, you have a number of different hobbies. You swim, you surf, you race
Very
cars.
ADD child.
You spin. The website said you were a spinner. What's a spinner?
Oh my god. Okay.
I have to know. I said swimming, surfing, race car driving, markswoman, spinning. What is spinning?
Spinning it's an exercise. It's just like on a stationary bike.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a skill that because
I guess that's a skill.
I can totally do that. I mean,
it's harder
I'm not
than
saying
you think.
I'd do it.
It's harder than you think. I'm telling you.
All right.
It's
well,
hard.
I'll tell you what. We're gonna have a spin challenge.
All right. We'll have a spin class.
Right. Okay. Let's talk about Abi's music. All right. At 17, you've already got you're already on your second project. Your EP is out right now.
Yes.
17, and your single is "Future Ex-Boyfriend."
Yes.
And you've already got a video shot for it.
Yes, we just recently shot the video. We have the lyric video out, and we just shot the music video, and I'm so excited.
If you go to her website in the news section, the very first headline it says, "Abi shoots future ex-boyfriend music video." As I stopped at Abi shoots future. What's the song about? Tell us about the song.
It's about basically just, okay, so this one I did not personally write. Usually I don't like to cut anything that I didn't write, but this song I just could not pass it. It was just, it caught me, I fell in love with it. It's really about just a girl, and she is sort of, going against the status quo, and is I don't want to be committed, I don't want to do anything, I just want to have fun, I'm young. Just gonna enjoy life, and so it's hey, want to be my future ex-boyfriend, because she's we'll be together for the weekend and then we'll be over, so
and then he comes out, of course, with the follow-up song "I Feel So Used."
Yes.
And then
perfect.
That's how that
reverse psychology.
All right, so you said that this is one of the few you didn't write. So that means all the other songs on the EP you wrote.
No, there is actually another one that I did not write on this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, what is your favorite song on the EP that if someone were to go and buy the EP, what would be the favorite song that you wrote on the EP?
Oh, gosh. I'd probably say Truck Candy.
Truck Candy?
Yes.
With a name like Truck Candy.
It sticks in your head already.
I have to hear a song called Truck Candy. I have to hear that. All right? That sounds awesome.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so when did you leave Nashville, or when did you leave Texas and decide you were going to move to Nashville?
I call myself Tri-City because I actually got to school in LA. And so whenever I was younger, I was 12, we moved out to LA just for change of living. And I always, even in LA, I always was still listening to country, and I still had extremely strong Texas roots. And so I never deviated from that. And so as I began, because I started out in musical theater, and I just loved music, grew up with a really strong musical background, and I just I knew that's what I wanted to pursue. And so I really experimented, wrote with a lot of people out in LA, and really experimented with that, and I was this isn't my direction. I was thinking, and I was they don't understand the country scene, and so I was I need to go to Nashville.
Okay. So then, what is the fundamental difference, would you say, between LA and Nashville for you?
For me personally, Nashville's the base of country, and so it's you have a lot more just the musicians and the way it's done in Nashville is a little bit different in LA. LA, it's a lot more oddly enough, it's a lot more now technologically advanced, and I sort of was looking for that more traditional production. But LA, there's so much talent in both cities. They're completely different and great in their own ways. But it's just that traditional country scene. That's what I was looking for.
Well, now the LA connection. That's how your songs ended up in movies,
Yes.
Movies for the Ion channel. Is it Ion or ION?
Ion, yeah.
Okay. And you've also had great success with your anti-bullying campaign. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, whenever I was younger, I grew up in Texas, and I grew up in a really sport-oriented town. And so I was, like, completely just, you know, like, a fish out of water. And so I had to deal with, like, a lot of, you know, like, a lot of, like, bullying, sort of, you know, that was directed towards me. And so I channeled all of my, like, hurt and all of my, like, sort of anger into songs. And so my parents have always told me, what's going to be your impact on the world? And so I was always like, well, I'm going to make my mark through music. And so basically, it's like sort of my anti-bullying movement through my music is really me trying to help other kids that are going through what I went through with music, because I would not, like, be the same person I am today without music.
Absolutely. All right, so folks can find you on the interwebs at abi.fm.
Yes.
I almost missed that. All right, so and the EP is available now, right?
It's March 17th, St. Patrick's Day.
March 17th, the EP is available. It's called 17. And the first single you can get now, it's Future Ex-Boyfriend. If you want to hear it, make sure you call us at KIX 96, and we'll happily play it for you. What about Facebook and Twitter?
Yes, all of those, they have, like, all the little icon things on my website, but my Twitter is Abi, Abi Ann, A-N-N, music, and I follow and tweet everybody, so come join me. It'll be fun.
Does everything. She races cars, she swims, surfs, she spins. We're going to figure out what that is, and we're going to do that. I'm serious. We're going to have a spin challenge.
Okay, sounds good.
We're going to have, like, a video spin challenge. I'm going to do my spin video, and then you do your spin video, and then, you know, when I die of a heart attack,
it's a good workout.
Totally speak at my funeral. So, Abi
I'll
Ann,
see.
look for a live performance of Abi
morbid.
elsewhere on our website. Thanks for coming and visiting us.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you again soon. You promise to come back?
Definitely. Of course, anytime.
Right. Abi Ann, find her online at abi.fm, and you can see more of me next time. Another artist video blog at KIX 96 Country.